what typically I gave you the numbers about about men, but see, it's not just a black men thing. There are plenty of black men that are single and childless. But what about why aren't black women marrying anybody?
Are they also married to black women, like in this?
I ask why are not black women? No, we're talking about women.
Okay.
Black men are married just fine. Why aren't black women marrying anybody?
Does it not matter to you, like across race?
I asked the question. Why are they? Because 1 in 4 will marry in their lifetime.
Yeah.
Why won't? That means anybody. Modern women want the world.
Yes, we do. I agree. I think that we do.
Why?
Why?
We want it. We built it.
Because we can have it if we want.
You can?
I think that we can have it if we want it.
Okay. Then why don't you have it?
Gotcha, bitch.
Why don't you have? Why don't you have it?
What do you mean? Why don't I have it?
Why don't modern women have it?
What do you mean?
Well, you can say you can have it if you want it.
I think that a lot of
hold on. If you say women can have it if they want, and you say they want it, then why don't they have it?
I don't think that they don't have it.
Really?
I have a lot of friends that I believe have it.
Really?
I think it depends on what you're defining as the world.
No. Oh, let's do it. What state do you live in?
Ohio.
Mm-hmm. How old are you?
I said 32.
32. Do you want to be married?
I am married.
Okay. Do your friends want to be married?
My friends are married.
Okay. What percentage of black women will marry in their lifetime?
I think it depends on what age group you talk about.
No. That's not. No, it doesn't. The stats very clear. What percentage?
I think it's 65 to 70%.
Hell no. 26.
26% of black women.
Yeah. Why you
will be married in their lifetime?
Why are you stroking your hair like that? I mean,
because that's just what I do when I get nervous.
Oh, okay. I get it. 26%. 1 in 4 black women will marry in their lifetime.
What is the statistic based on?
The population.
Is it like population?
The population. 1 in 4 will marry in their lifetime.
Okay.
So the fact that you're married means 3 other women aren't, and the fact that your friends are married, that means you got to say 3 times as more aren't. 80% of black children are born to single parent households. Okay. That means no husband. But if you watch my show, or if you ask women, most women will say they want to be what? Married. But yet they can't seem to be married. So that's one thing that modern women say they want, but they can't have.
Okay. Whose fault is that?
Women. Yours.
Why?
Yours. Because
why is it my fault?
Oh, no, not yours. Women. It's women's fault. I'll tell you why it's women's fault. It's women's fault. Prior to 1965, black people in this country were married at a rate of 80%, with the height of Jim Crow, segregation, and everything else.
Yes.
So if we were more married in the 60s and 50s and 40s and 30s and 20s, why all of a sudden, with more advancements, more freedoms and everything else, why are we less married? Because 80% of divorces that are filed in the black community are filed by women.
Okay. And where do you get your statistics from?
The Bureau of Labor Statistics, the census, accurate places like that. Blackdemographics.com, black statistics for black people, by black people. Where do you get your information from?
Similar sources.
Well, tell me some of the places you get yours from.
The census.
Okay, but all I've heard about is your friends so far.
Okay. Well, that's the information you asked me about my friends.
Well, but I asked you about what percentage of black women will get married. You said 60 to 70%. You can't.
That was an educated guess.
That was a poor education. If you get your stats from any reliable place, that is just outrageous. So
there's no way for me to know what questions you're going to ask.
But what I will say is, you asked me where I get my information from, and I if you're going to ask me that, you're questioning my stats. So I'm going to question your information. And I will say the little bit of information I've given has been far more accurate than what you've given me in your anecdotal experience.
Okay, all right.
This is another reason why modern women can't have it all, because you don't know enough.
You know, it's okay for you to like give statistics, but if you can't give me the references and you can't show me, I'm not going. Okay, hold on, ma'am. Don't play with me. You know what?
Don't play. No. See, I'm about to go there with you because you asked me where I got them from, and all you got to do is get off your ass and go look for them yourself. But getting off your ass may be a big problem.
Okay.
See, when you play with me, I'll play back.
Okay.
Now, you want to be respectful? We can be respectful. You want to cap and snap? We can do that too.
I don't want to cap and snap.
All right, well, let's keep it respectful.
The original conversation.
Okay, and the original conversation is modern women want the world, but the modern women did not build the world. Modern women don't understand how the basic world works. Even the infrastructure. I said that modern women don't know enough, meaning you're not as informed upon the levers of power, the things that actually make women move. Most women only get curious about things that are of substance when they're married or older. Younger women tend not to care about anything, which is why AM talk radio is not for young women. It's for men and old women.
Why do you think that young women don't care?
Because they don't have to.
Then how do they like procure that information? Like, how do they understand?
They usually have to be taught by their man. They're usually taught by their man. You go from your father?
I was not taught by my man.
Well, that's okay. You ask how do they normally do it? That's how it normally happens. That's how it's normally supposed to go happen. It's supposed to go from father to your man's house. But why are women? Here's the question. Since you're asking me this question, why do you think 1 in 4 black women will marry in their lifetime? What's the problem?
I think that the options, like what's available for women, what do you mean
the options? Hold on. The options, you meaning what?
Like in terms of men that are available to them.
51% of black men are single and childless. 64% are in the middle class. There are plenty of marriageable black men in this country.
That lovely.
Black men are 2 million. Black men are 2 million less.
Are they in Ohio?
Black men are 2 million less than black women, and 847 million more marriages. There are less black men, but black men are married at a higher rate. So it's not that black women are not marrying anybody.
Are these
black? You don't overtalk me. You do that to your husband. You don't do that to me. I muted you because you don't seem to realize you don't overtalk me. Now, here's what I'm going to need to do. Okay, let's reset this. Because I'm willing to have the conversation, but looking all around the room and talking to everybody else is kind of rude when I got, thousands of people watching. I need you to at least give the platform a respect and have a conversation. Please unmute.
Yes.
Can we do that?
I apologize.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what typically I gave you the numbers about men, but see, it's not just a black men thing. There are plenty of black men that are single and childless. But what about why aren't black women marrying anybody?
Are they also married to black women like in this?
I ask why are not black women? No, we're talking about women.
Okay.
Black men are married just fine. Why aren't black women marrying anybody?
Does it not matter to you like across race?
I asked the question. Why are they? Because 1 in 4 will marry in their lifetime.
Yeah.
That means anybody. Why aren't they marrying anybody when in the 60s it was married at 80% rates?
I'm not sure. That's that has not been like my experience in terms of the Black women that I know.
But it doesn't matter. You see, your anecdotal experience does not speak for the greater group.
I agree.
Okay, so we're talking about the greater group. Why is it Black women are having a problem finding anyone to marry?
What do I think? I think that maybe they are focusing on their career. Like Black women tend to start businesses.
Most women don't. No. Most Black women don't have careers. They have jobs. Most women have jobs, not careers. The largest two, listen.
Okay.
The largest two employers of Black women are the federal government and retail. Those aren't careers. Those are jobs.
Even though Black women are the most educated.
No, you're the most. No, ma'am. You're the most enrolled, not educated. The most enrolled, not the most graduated. The most enrolled. See, I know my.
Who's the most graduated?
You're the most enrolled. You just gave a statistic without any facts, and I turned around and told you that according to you're the most enrolled, and you're asking me another number. And you haven't answered the question. Why aren't these educated, career, job, business owning women married?
I assume they're not finding men.
They're not finding what?
They're not finding men.
Why?
Like, men are cheating.
Nope.
Men are in jail.
See, folks, this is what I want you to understand. Listen, this is that bullshit. Instead of just holding women accountable, it's always some problem with the men. Why don't you just look at the women? So the problem's still with the men. How about does any other races of women are not? The lowest group of married women is white women after this, and they're married at a rate of what, 54%? Almost twice as married. You got to deal with the fact of why Black women aren't marrying. Black man or any man.
Lesbians?
Excuse me?
I mean, some women are lesbians.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Are we being serious?
I am being serious. I'm not trying
but that's not the greater percentage of people, ma'am. See, how about this?
Okay.
Let me ask you a direct question.
Yes.
Do you think that the average Black woman today is marriageable?
I do.
Okay, then if that's the case, are they fit for marriage?
I think so.
Then why are so few married? When you look at any other race, they're married at a greater rate of 50%. And there was a time where Black women were married at a rate of 80%. The numbers don't support your belief.
Okay.
So your belief is wrong. Meaning, regardless if they're Black men or any men, Black women can marry any man they want to. They're not marrying Black men. They're not marrying any man. If they're fit and they're marriageable, why not marry?
What do you think the issue is?
Because they're not fit or marriageable. In general. Okay. Let's go for the main thing that most men want. Let's go for the main thing men want from women. The number one thing that men want from most women is cooperation.
Yes.
Would you consider the rank and file Black woman today to be cooperative?
I think Black women are cooperative.
Oh, okay.
I do.
All right. Okay. Let's go down to the next category. That's what you believe. Okay. And what percentage out of 100% of single Black women, what percentage would you say are cooperative with men?
60 to 70%.
60 to 70 Black men. The problem solved. 60 to 70% of single Black women are cooperative.
Uh-huh.
When you're in Ohio,
and then you said 51%.
No. Let's go. But let's go on the next thing. Cooperative. Okay. Next thing men want from a woman is to be physically fit.
Physically fit.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You think the average single Black woman is physically fit?
I think yes. If they haven't had any children,
really.
If they don't
80% of Black women 80% of Black women, according to the Department of Health, is overweight. and 80% of that number is obese.
Mm-hmm.
So, ma'am, you cannot tell me that you believe, even by your own eyes, that the average black woman today is physically fit when the average black woman is 5'4" and 187 pounds. That's 60 some odd pounds heavier than black women were even in the 60s. You cannot tell me that they're that.
That's interesting.
That's true. So what part of Ohio do you live in? Or the majority of black women are 5'4" and 125 pounds or less?
Like, what part of Ohio do I live?
Where do you say you live? Ohio?
Yeah.
What part of Ohio do you live in where the average black woman is 5'4" and 125 pounds less?
Columbus.
And the average black woman is in shape in Columbus?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Ooh, Lord have mercy. Right. The average black woman in Columbus is physically fit.
In my experience, I mean,
I don't mean your experience. I mean, okay.
Based on the statistics that you said, that
no,
is
ma'am.
Not true. The average black woman is not physically fit.
Well, ma'am, we don't have to go much further than the vicinity to realize that's not the truth.
Select.